Right now, we have another one of my favorites in here, Melissa Tucci. She's out of the metro market. Melissa Tucci just got, I don't know if you'd call it nominated, won an award, but the Top Agent magazine decided to honor her with a full-page spread, actually a 4-page spread, and she's going to be on the cover of the magazine coming up here real soon. So we have her joining me on the couch here. Melissa, thank you for joining.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
So let's start there. Let's start with the magazine. So you're going to be on the cover.
Yes.
No one told me you're going to be on the cover. I just learned this.
Yes, so did I actually. So it's a nomination for top agents actually in the country.
Wow.
And so they did an initial interview and I passed that, and they decided to do a 1-page article, and then they asked me if I could be on the front cover with a 4-page article, and it comes out in a 4-page spread, right? And it comes out in November. So
there's a rumor that they're going to mention something about the American Dream in there.
They are, yes,
That's
absolutely. That's very exciting, and also the radio show as well, just to promote as far as other different things that I've been, affiliated with.
All right. Well,
too.
we actually have a picture of the magazine that you're going to be in here, Top Agent magazine. And how many markets is this thing in? It just spreads across the country. There we are.
Oh, yep. It actually spreads across all 50 United States. Yes.
Cool. So, with the radio show, that's where we're on every single day, 6 p.m., 11:70 a.m. Obviously, this is a weekend show when we get on television. We had you on there recently. We talked a lot about the market that you're in. You're in the metro market. Just as a reminder to everybody, what areas are within the metro market? It's
University Heights, Kensington, North Park, Normal Heights, Talmadge, and surrounding areas as well, Hillcrest, Mission Hills as well.
What are the things that are happening there now? Anything new? Anything exciting?
There's some art fairs going on and different festivals as well. A lot of different street fairs. So it's always, on the weekend, especially on Saturday and Sunday, you could just walk around and there's always different activities to do, especially outside, which is nice.
What I really like about North Park is you can be that first-time home buyer or that investor, that first-time investor, and afford a home, kind of a low-risk, high-reward situation, and it doesn't take you so far out of the scene. Right. If you want to be downtown or Little Italy or by the beach, you're right there, really affordable housing. It's also a fun area. There's a lot of cool restaurants happening. I know that you mentioned a couple to me this week.
Yeah, Park House Eatery is really a great restaurant. That's actually on Park in University Heights. There's a newer restaurant in Kensington called Public Fish that just recently
opened.
How's the fish there? It's good. I'm not a big fish person, but it's good. I hear it's very good. And then also Mama's Deli, which sells like falafel and hummus, and that's a little kind of diamond in the rough place right off of Alabama in North Park.
Isn't that what North Park is, though? I mean, it's
very eclectic.
It's got a lot of culture. Good use of the word eclectic.
Yes.
Okay, now last time you were on the show, or at least one of the recent times you were on this show, we talked about staging and the importance of when you're reselling a home to make it easier on the eyes, and that can actually enhance the value. You gave it a percentage. You think that your staging adds value to the home by, remember what percent that was?
About 13%.
13%. So what's really cool about every time we have you on there, we talk about something very specific. Now, you're a top producer here. We could obviously talk about markets and numbers and your production levels. Let's stay niched here. You wanted to talk about the types of homes that people can buy.
Correct.
Now, look, I know a lot about real estate, host this show, so I have to know a little something. But I really don't know what we're about to talk about. I don't know these different types of homes. I can't tell you what I'm looking at, and I think that's what you did a terrific job on. So we got a few of them here that we wanted to show and just kind of show the differences in the models of homes, starting with a Craftsman home. So what are we looking at here? Well,
Craftsman homes were started to be built in the early 1900s. Typically, they have low-pitched roofs. They have extensive interior woodwork, built-in shelving and seating, and porches in the front. So it's a very known to the area, actually, in North Park and Normal Heights and in Kensington and University Heights. And a lot of people really will say, I'm interested in purchasing a Craftsman home because of these distinct features.
Does that patio have something to do with a Craftsman home, or is that just this one in particular?
That is just this one in particular, but a lot of them have the patio and the porch as well.
Now, this is putting you on the spot, but if you find a home like this in the metro area, the North Park area, let's just say that home we were just looking at. Obviously, it's tough from the naked eye here, but what kind of price range do you think that home would be in?
If it's a 2-bedroom, they're selling for about $450,000 to $500,000, just depending on what has been done, if it's been restored or updated as well. But a lot of people like the old 1900s bathroom style, as long as it's in good condition.
Now I want to make the equation make sense to people that hear $450,000. You're from Chicago. I'm from St. Louis originally. My parents watch this show live on TV from St. Louis. They're retired. I don't have much going on.
Sure.
So, but if they hear $450,000, sorry mom, sorry dad, but if they hear $450,000, they're thinking
mansion.
Yeah, huge home, huge
2,500 square feet,
right,
with a basement and a 2-car garage. You're lucky if you get a garage with these homes, and typically they're about 800 square feet.
No basements.
No basements.
No tornado cellars.
Correct.
Well, but for anyone, we have a lot of transplants here in San Diego as well, and so they hear $450,000, they might be like, wow, that's out of my price range. But I got to tell you, with what happened this week with the Federal Reserve, mortgage rates improved drastically this week. The cost of a payment on that house would be very